This your girl Kiwan, and I am back with Beauty in Black, Season 2, Episode 12, Flames of Fury. Before I start, y'all was just eating, okay? I was eating some Chinese food. Anyway, before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop, alright? So, y'all, the episode started with Angel. Y'all know he was at the club, and Horace had his people to go shoot up the club and made Angel answer the phone. And so basically Horace was like, try Jesus and not me. You got me up. So at this point, Angel wants to beg and plead after spending $39,000 on that man's card. And now, not only that, his favorite, I think that was Horace's favorite vehicle, was busted up as well. But I do think that his people may have done that. I don't know. So in the next scene, Spanish Papi and Varney head back to Varney's house. And to their surprise, Charles is sitting there making all of these demands. Like, if your raggedy ass don't get the fuck out of here, how are you trying to come in and punk Charles and Spanish Papi? Like, you don't even know these people like that. And that is why when Charles got what he got, I don't feel sorry for him. I don't give a damn. Because it's your attitude, your mentality, and all of the things that keep y'all in situations that y'all are in now. Anyway, Charles want to sit here again. He want to make his demands with Varney, Spanish Papi, and then his mama call. His mama calls, yelling, screaming, and crying because y'all know they hit her on the leg, well deserved, because she owed them people money. Like, ho, pay them people. Again, Varney was like, listen, either you gonna get out, I'm gonna have to put you out. He wanted to do what he wanted to do, and Varney put him out. And for me, I felt like in this moment, this has to be like a transference of energy, because the way Charles treats Varney, that is what Varney did to Spanish Papi. Talking about, take off your clothes. And I was like, I'm just saying. So Angel is still acting like a child. Like, he just irritates me. Charles gets to his mom's house, take her to the hospital. Alex is on his way back at the Bellary mansion, and he notices there's a fire with Roy over at Roy and Mallory's. He get out the car. Angel is pissed because Angel's supposed to be home, I don't want to say in 39 minutes, or it's, you know, that's on him because Horace said he needs to be home in 39 minutes. And so Alex get out the car to go save them. He mad, so he gets in the truck and he drive it down to the Bellary house because he needs to be inside. Alex goes and pulls everybody out of the fire. Mallory tried to go back in there. She's still pissed off and she's still trying to fight. And they come out. Was it Felicia? Felicia and Roy come out, and she was like, so you coughing? She was like, you coughing, huh? And I was like, I don't know why you wasn't coughing, because you was sitting in there with the smoke all around and smoking a cigarette. Like, I guess. So later on, in the next scene, Rain walks in the house laughing at Angel. Rain tells, Kimmy comes downstairs. She tells them about Roy and Mallory's house fire and how Roy was smashing Felicia and that Angel ran up Horace's credit card and Horace is mad. Now, not one time nobody went and checked on Sylvie. Not one time. Anyway, I just wanted to put that quick side note in there. So we back at the hospital. It's the next morning. No, I'm sorry. Olivia and Charles finally makes it to the hospital. And the way Olivia just chooses to talk to people is insane. And I would have kicked that hoe in her leg. Okay, I would have lost my job. Okay, I don't trust that family. They probably would have did something to that nurse. But that's just, I would have kicked her in the leg, because who you talking to? Anyway, Charles calls Barney. Barney didn't answer, so he was like, oh, you don't want to answer? What? Sir, he over there with somebody else. Why do you think he should answer you? You are so disrespectful. You have always been disrespectful to Barney. And Barney is at fault for allowing the disrespect, but at the same time, you have always disrespected him. You don't show him no regard. And then for you to go into his house unannounced, and for you to demand such things, yeah, I don't. Charles get on my nerves. I did not feel sorry for him. I just want y'all to know that. So Alex takes Mallory back to his house, and of course she's trying to sleep with him. And then Roy comes in, and Roy tells Mallory, "What are you doing here? You need to leave." And I'm just like, here go the brother. They just alike. They have this entitlement. And the word that we use in New Orleans, you are cheeky, okay? You can't go do whatever you want to do and then get mad when this person do what they want to do. And they've been doing them for a very long time. So that's what I don't understand. Anyway, it's the next morning, and Kimmy's sitting at sitting out eating at the breakfast table or whatever. And James was like, hey, can I help you? He was just trying to offer up help and assistance. And he was like, listen, I can teach you how to eat with certain utensils. What utensils go with what? He was like, because in his family, they are not nice to newbies. Again, he was just trying to help. Kimmy head is so far up her ass. You talking to this man bad, like, bitch, who you talking to? You really a guest in here. Like, it is crazy how she treats people. Ooh. She might have business smarts, but because she's been wounded by people, she don't even know who's good, what a good person is. And I also wanted to say how she's immediately, and I think I said it in one of my reviews, like a past review, she has immediately taken the role of a Valerie. I mean, the attitude, and it's not even, I feel like it's not even fake at this point. Like, I feel like underlying, that's who Kimmy is. Anyway, Kimmy gets a call back from Barney, and she was asking him about the will, and he was like, I haven't done it yet. And she was like, no, it needs to be done, and it needs to be done now, and you need to come see me in my office. And Barney wakes up we over at Barney's. He wakes up Stripper Poppy, and he tells Stripper Poppy, hey, you need to lay low until we figure out something, but I am going to help you. So remember, I told y'all at the strip club when Barney noticed what's his name, Andy, that's when his wheels started to churn. And now, since he have all of this information from Stripper Poppy, now he can put 2 and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5 together. And Barney, so he agrees to help Stripper Poppy. So Norman visits Olivia. How in the hell do you know what this lady is? Unless the hospital told you, but I doubt it if the hospital has said anything. He wanted to know what happened. Olivia is just being combative. She doesn't want to share. She doesn't want to talk about it. He lets her know, hey, we lost shares and we lost our side hustles. That means we're losing 250, I think, to 300K a week. And he was like, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. So of course they want to do something to Kimmy or Horace. But anyway, they probably think he dying. Nobody noticed that Sylvie is gone. I still want to put that in there. Anyway, Barney calls Mallory to talk with her about the club, Jules, Kimmy, and Rain. He tells her that Kimmy and Rain could be victims in all of this. And Mallory, at this point, she ain't trying to hear it because Kimmy slept with her husband. I'm like, Mallory, you don't even want your husband like that. So who he sleep with, it doesn't even matter. But it's just the fact that a stripper slept with your husband. Whatever. Anyway, Varney lets Mallory know, listen, I need you to take things slow on this situation because they could be victim. Yeah, he did tell her that. He said, I need you to take this slow and hear me out. I'll talk to you first and then we can go from there. So Mallory goes into Kimmy's office where she's summoned, and Kimmy lets her know, hey, I'm impressed by everything you've done for this company. Mallory tells Kimmy, I know about you and Roy. And Kimmy was like, I never wanted Roy. I was forced to be with Roy. And Kimmy was like, what do you mean forced? Kimmy said, oh, you don't know everything. And I wish Kimmy had told her, but y'all know, we'll see as the story progresses. So Jules called Traction, and we find out Traction is stalking a young girl. The young girl that Rain paid to run away. However, that is stripper Papi's sister. So Traction doesn't know what hotel room she's in. He just knows that she's there. So we find out Jules have to put a plug on his son. He calls Traction back and was like, what do you have for me? Because I have to pull a plug on my son. And Jules is fuming off of hate at this point. He's always have, but he's really fuming off of hate. Like he's Norman 2.0, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, he goes into Glenn's hospital room to see Sylvie in there. And Sylvie is in there telling Glenn that she's so sorry. Your sister told you not to go. You know right from wrong. You are 16. You know when somebody says don't do anything, don't do it. Because there is good reason behind it. As she explained, now you just put your life in jeopardy. And all we gonna probably hear is, where is my sister? I'm so sick of hearing that shit. I am. But hey, that's all I got. Okay, I will try to come to y'all for the rest of the week and give y'all the rest of Beauty and Black. I'm trying to be done by this weekend. And I have 4 more episodes. So I'm trying to be done by the weekend so I can get Beauty and Black off the table. Anyway, this is your girl Q1 reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.